Caroline, how long have you been in the police?
Well, I'm just thinking about
Just thinking
joining.
about it, a bit of special.
Let's give me 100 quid well spent.
You just don't know, do you? There could be anything in here. Anything. Anything at all. You can find anything.
What about this then?
Just anything. Ooh.
This is what you've really got to film.
Oh dear.
I think we might need
Oh dear. The porta potty.
this. We might need it in a minute.
Oh, funny you should say that.
It's been
But
a
that
long-
wheelie bin's looking better and better every moment. Yeah, well, there's a bit of canvas there. That could be cool. And I can see all sort of head bolts and bits and pieces. The lightweight looks like there's been a lot of work done to it. It'll need a tyre that's cracking well, but there we go. It's time to get some good knobblies on it. And it's got to that stage where it's tow the old girl on. Now, I'm just hoping that big lump of metal doesn't come off and hit me in the kisser. Looking pretty good, looking pretty good. Right, it's all looking nice. We're all lined up. I don't think that's coming off, although it is bending a bit. If it rolls, we've got a real problem because there's no brakes. So I'm going to do something clever up there as well. I'm not sure what yet. Well, if it pulls the back axle out, we didn't want it anyway. Tiny bit of left hand down. No, left hand down. That's it. Bit more left. Hard left. Yeah, looking good. Well, she's on. With all sorts of clobber. Every single part of a lightweight Land Rover generally in good condition with an engine at the back and a head on the floor. It's what you call a Meccano kit. But worthwhile getting involved because they're a lovely little machine when they're done. Okay, we've got to the Paras box. The big reveal. Who knows? It could be anything. Ooh. Oh, looks like, well, it could be a white marquee. Yeah, maybe it go. I hope it doesn't go with that marquee over there because that's a bit soggy. But at least that's the way to store them, isn't it?
Yeah.
Without a doubt. And then we've got some 45s over here, all of them early Beatles and probably Richard Anthony. Look at that, look. Oh, it's all wonderful stuff. Wonderful stuff. Wonderful stuff. Bit of exhaust there. No rubber pipe. That must be the registration of the one we're just throwing together. Yeah, oh, Black & Decker work, mate. Handy. Some rope. Dimplex. Oh, there's all sorts of good stuff. I wonder what's in the toolbox. That could be cool. You never know. Don't tell me it's just a toolbox with nothing in it. Oh no, there's a hammer. I don't need much else. That's me sorted really, big hammer. It's looking safe to me. Everything's got ratchet straps on, everything's nice and solid, nothing's going anywhere apart from that tow bar. That can just slide out anywhere it wants. Oh dear. Well, this lockup was definitely the gold mine. I have another porta potty. You never know, do you? Very nice, comfy bed. Don't know what's in there. Very Second World War-y. A Zimmer frame. You never know. You never know. Something magnetic. Water bottle there, at least £4. And then we've got a table, another table, and various tools. And then in this part, I have a beautiful rug, which is going to go straight in my lounge. And then various kind of, oh, well, not that one, but useful bits, useful things. Some kind of speaker arrangement, a jockey wheel. Well, that's handy because my guys are always driving around with a jockey wheel dangling. Don't know what these are. No, don't know what they are. Pack of spanners. Just put them in gently. Yes, useful stuff, but a very nice Sankey trailer, which I'll probably come back and tow because the tyres don't look in bad shape at all. And it's got all sorts of wonderful things inside. So all in all, and I do believe it has my, no, they're glass. No, it hasn't got my rubies in, so he only got them on his Land Rover. But yes, we'll be back. Yeah, all sorts of clobber. I'm hoping that's full of chocolates. Oh, look at that, a bit of Desert Storm. Hey, that's a bit of nice space. Oh, look at this. Hey, look.
Another jacket
God,
for
look
you,
at that
Nick.
wet look.
Yeah.
Christmas round the corner. God, Kate will be delighted. God, dear, oh dear, that's one off the list, isn't it?
Yeah.
She says it. She always says it's not about the money; it's about the thought. Well, I thought of her then, didn't I?
Yeah.
Well, the yard monkeys are happy. I don't think it works like that, lads. It looks fast, but it's not.
Can't get out of it.
That little bag underneath, you sure there's not a hole in the seat?
Yeah.
That looks a very dangerous thing.
It is.
You drive into a tank. Ah!
It folds up very easily.
Yeah, it's squidgy.
Now, in amongst this wonderful assortment of stuff, if there's anyone would like a surfboard or one of these little car towing frames that an A-frame goes behind your motorhome and tows your car. There's a NATO hitch with the thing there. There's aerial mount just there. There's camouflage poles. Now this is a fiberglass bonnet off one of them Bobcat things, I think. And then as we come along here, there's quite a lot of Second World War stuff. In amongst this bag here, there's all sorts of holsters and helmets. There's a para helmet there, if anyone's got a thing for a para helmet. And there's a pith helmet and a Tommy helmet, and there's that's just a bag of tools. There's a PlayStation 3, lots of World War What's It movies, and what else was there that was good? Well, things like shaving utensils, all Second World War, and little bars of soap, and yeah, all old stuff that would be great for set dressing if you were some kind of reenactor. Oh dear, someone's going to get hurt, aren't they? It always ends in tears. Normally mine. Now this is the burning pile for November the 5th. We like to collect some stuff up. And I think it's time I left. Now there is a whopping great big reclining chair, and I don't. Oh, there's a porta potty that's full. It's full. It comes with and there's a ration pack. I won't be eating that, or I will need the porta potty with me at all times. In amongst here, there is everything. Now this chair is one of these electric recliner things. I have got no need for that yet. I've noticed there's a lot of 12-bore blanks for one of them alarm mines, I think. There's all sorts of tentage, lots of tentage, and I can't keep it all. If someone buys this lorry, I'm knackered. I don't know where to put it. And in that bag there is a set of motorbike leathers. They need selling straight away. Do you want that porta? There's 2 porta poppies.
I've got a porta potty in my motorhome.
Would the heavier one be worth more or less than the lighter one?
That is
hard to know, isn't it?
That one I've seen around plenty.
Oh.
So there are people who might want that.
Oh, a pua. A porty pua. Anyone want
There's a bit missing.
flight control tower? We're your boys. Now, I am an avid anti-PlayStation person. This is where people waste their entire life, when they should be out there doing constructive things, earning money and doing sensible things. But this handset here is exactly the same as on a Talon 3 bomb disposal robot that are worth about 20 grand. So that might be handy for a Talon. That's good, that's good. Well, the Afghan workshop is looking more like a bloody car spray shop. But what a beautiful job. Had a little mark on that wheel arch and one on the other, and anyway, it's got no marks now. And there was a tiny, tiny little mark on the wing. So all in all, this is going to be about the cleanest Cayenne Porsche that's 100 years old in the world. And then the next thing is to start on this baby. We've got a coil for it. And what was the other thing? Oh, I've ordered the window. Yeah, various bits. Now, on the Vant, this edge here is not high enough, and I'm getting water coming there. Now what I've done is, obviously for them a military battery box, I've sliced it up, and I'm going to do it in segments because BAE make this car, so and I'm going to glue them like that on segments like that with something really tough JB Weld in segments going along all the way around. And then I'm going to put the rubber on, and then I'm going to pull a ribbon through here and see how tight it is when the boot's closed. Then I'm going to grind it to exactly the right size. And tonight is only a test to see how strong JB Weld is with a piece of 432 battery box welded on there. But once I've built that up, I can then cut it down and get it exactly how it should be. It takes one man to design and make a supercar. Good old Bradley Walsh, we love him, the chase. But it takes another man to dick around with it and get it how it should have been. Well, I really think we're winning on the Vant boot seal. These pieces here I glued on last night as a sort of a test, and I used the slow drying JB weld, and they are on super strong, certainly stronger than you need for a rubber seal. And I've closed the boot and run some paper through, and it was a nice stiff pull through, so I know that's possibly more than high enough. This rubber goes on beautifully and it comes down to the carpet line, so you're never going to see these ugly bits, although when I've cleaned them up they won't be that ugly anyway. And you can't see them from either side, so that's all good. These bits here are waiting to go in, and I keep cutting them out of a battery box of a 432, and it's cobbling along quite nicely. Coming around here will be more difficult, but I just have to do it in smaller sections. It'll look like well, like a set of false teeth really going around here, and then I'll just grind it up afterwards. Well, the idea is it's going to sort of snatch a bit right and left, and that's when it can all go a little bit horribly wrong.
Tim, it's not recording. It's not recording.
It is. That would have been handy if it had gone in there. Yeah. Checks, lorry covers, and yeah, they're coming in handy now. Just dead use. Don't definitely try and accept there anymore. Well, that all went very smoothly. An American movie. That's what it was like. All I've got to do now is get home without it falling off. Right. What do you do when you come over from Romania with your girlfriend? You bring a tank driving, of course. Bianca, be gentle with Tom. Don't bounce him around too much, he bruises easy. And it looks like, Alan, you're driving them down there. Yeah, it's silly them driving the 432. Have fun.
Thank you so
much.
Thank you.
Well, back on the trailer, all sorts of interesting things. That looks like a ginormous hip flask.
I tell you, there's a big hip for that. That's it. There's something in it.
Does that take scotch?
That's it.
Oh dear. Oh dear, never let me near alcohol.
You don't drink. If it's not lemonade, you're not drinking it.
Never let me near alcohol. No, I don't.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, whiskey. It's whiskey. Yeah, screw that up quick for the Now these could be stoves, or they could be guns.
Stoves.
Oh, that's a shame.
Back there. He's cooking.
Yeah, got a gas cylinder and got your barbecue lighter and all that kind of stuff.
I can tell you what's in this.
Well, that's the best thing you can do with a 432 battery box. We've got a lot of them. I mean a lot of them. If anyone needs any, let me know. Cheaper by the dozen. We've got a crush tomorrow, and my little boy wants me to back him up in the Chieftain. Isn't it nice that he still asks a little bit of help when you really, really need it? Because it's important. Sometimes you think, oh, I'll be right. Then you hear this crunch. Now that he's got to get to the Chieftain first. That's the hard part, look. Getting through the bog. Now he's going around the other side for the ladder. Never easy. Someone asked me the other day the question, how much is Fast and Furious worth? Now, to be honest, I don't know, but there's a big film and memorabilia and souvenir and props thing auction going on for 4 days in London, and very silly little things that ain't particularly special are tens of thousands of pounds. Now, This is the Car's the Star, and I think it's worth a lot of money. And it'd be very hard to... I might ring them up and say, could you put Fast and Furious in your next auction and give me a valuation? Just out of interest. I know they spent £270,000 on the tank, cladding it up in steel to change the shape and make it look futuristic. And I know they paid 34 for the vehicle when they bought it, but that was many years ago. Okay, we've got to make sure he doesn't run the bloody car over now. And I've got to keep my feet clean because I'm in the workshop working on the Vant. Oh, there's the main engine gone up. Looking, sounding and smelling pretty bloody good. Yeah, it's time for a shot of paint on the old girl, I think. I should love to give it a bit of a birthday. You've got to pull the wrong levers to go the right way on a chieftain. Everything's reversed. Right for left, left for right. Very few other military vehicles do that. A Grosdika is the other one, and that's the only one I know. It's all looking cold and wintry now. That Abbott's still looking lovely. Ashley's car's still looking lovely. I secretly covered that car. And you know what? All year went and I never had my River Rover out. That's very sad. Very sad indeed. We're getting this ready for its big holiday abroad. Isn't it looking nice? I think this one's done about 40 kilometres from new. It's funny, you know, they don't differentiate between one that's half worn out and done 3,000 miles to one that's brand fire new that's only got like it's round the workshop mileage. Got a very nice little job for the grenade tank for Grenade in a few days' time. Looking forward to that. Yeah, they don't use it enough. They pay me a load of money not to use it, basically. Crazy, isn't it? And no one else can hire an orange tank off me. And then they don't use it much. Sad, sad. Now, back on the Vant. It's looking very, very good. I cut the corner bits out of that battery box because they were curved. And they're curving in there really nicely. Really nicely. Now, this stuff is going to grind and adjust beautifully. I shall mask this up so well that there's no chance that I can go cut in the wrong place and mark the glass.